Neat.
Shadow, did you give me room to get in there?
Yes and yes. Two
Okay.
hits. That's 4d8 plus 6.
Shadow fires a couple of arrows as he strides backwards down the hallway.
Wait, does Shadow do
As he moonwalks down the hallway.
damage? 8. Oh yeah, 8 damage. What? I get the reference. 27 damage.
Okay. Do you fire 2 arrows into it? You catch it right in its weird flaps. You don't know if they're ears, wings, arms, or what, but they're definitely vital as they
Is
are
it
bleeding.
dead?
Nope. It is still alive. Bone crusher.
Okay, well I have one more arrow. Plus 18, 17, 14, 23.
Flat check.
Yeah. 5.
DC 5, correct?
2d8. 12 damage.
12 damage kills the thing before it makes its horrible noise.
Hey, Alker, can you make that thing into a set of drapes? I
Oscar?
haven't seen it yet. let me see.
Doesn't Crusher
Oh,
go next?
maybe.
Oscar. Oh yeah, Bone Crusher then Oscar, sorry.
Why the hell is everyone? Where the hell is everyone going? I'm gonna try to tumble past this thing, or jump across it or over it.
You're probably tumbling. The DC is 20.
DC is
Shit
20.
monsters over there.
14 plus was acrobatics.
Yep.
It's 24.
Okay, so you give it a
25.
head fake, its body and its mouth moved one side and all the tentacles moved to one side, and then you deke the other way and it all comes crashing down towards you, but you slip by it. You actually touch the creature and it's like the film inside of a really dirty trash can or a big trash box. It just horrible slick.
So that is itself an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm out.
Alker.
Oh. It's disgusting. Are we trying to lure it back to its home, or are we, we get, okay.
It's excited for some reason.
It's really gross. Alker is going to attempt to tanglefoot it, because that should do a thing.
A vine goes flying from your hands. Saving throw or an attack roll?
Attack roll. 29.
You hit it.
Okay, so it's 10-foot reduced move speed for 2 rounds, I believe.
Vine goes wrapping around it. The aberrant creature is dead. Krieger.
Krieger is going to rage.
Sorry, it is 10-foot reduced move speed for 1 minute.
Ooh.
I don't think it's going to live for a minute.
I don't think it's going to live for 2 rounds, let's be honest.
Rage and move and smack.
This thing
Oh, I got
smells
that all
so
sorts of-
foul.
It was supposed to make a reflex save. I'm sorry.
Oh, 19.
19 is a miss.
No, it's a spell attack.
Oh,
I'm
flat-footed AC is 18 because of
Wait,
pressure.
flat.
You hit because of pressure.
Okay.
You're welcome.
And its reflex save, it rolls a 17, which I think is a fail.
And it takes 24 damage.
Wham! Oh, the filthy hot air that is coming out of this thing as you as you hit it in the side. 24 damage. It's making whimpering sounds, and its tentacles are flapping around angrily. It's now kind of hopping to face Krieger. Anything else?
No, it's his turn.
Darian.
It's coming in.
Stepping on the filth that is the floating tapestry.
Yep.
Of fleshy evil.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna protect the wizards.
Plus.
Darian comes in with his blazing blade and his new shield
AC 28.
with the flank that Crusher's got setting up. I think that's a flank. Sure. That is a critical hit.
Alright, and in case we need it, AC 31.
Your flaming blade is cutting through this thing's flesh like a hot knife through butter.
So-
However, the smell is not of butter; it is of steaming, of steaming, boiling,
Stop attacking it, I beg you.
steaming and boiling vomit meets rotting grass and just a general smell of like burning garbage, including the garbage bags.
Okay, well. Takes 98 points of damage from the 2 hits.
And with your flaming blade, the fire marshal of the Temple of Elemental Evil
Ugh,
smokes this thing from this world.
they're just such awful creatures. Like
Good
Every-
job, guys. Took care of the problem.
I wonder
Check anything good?
I wonder why they weren't invited to the festival. Tell
really?
me, tell
You're
me,
really wondering that?
tell me his look on his face. He knows that he's making a joke.
Alright, well.
They were speaking Aklo. I understood what they were saying.
Oh,
How intelligent were they?
I think the cloak thing is more intelligent than the garbage thing.
Intelligent enough to cause us a problem in terms of warning others and tactics.
Yes, they have language.
I'm worried about other ones.
The halls are quiet at this point.
Arcur, can you check for the magics?
I feel that Oscar should be asking Alker for this.
You're welcome, Oscar.
Detect magic.
Yeah, neither of these horrible beasts have magic.
If we have time, we might be able to skin that one. But
The garbage one?
not
you
skinning.
kind of got
I'm
the
not
shit beast
skinning.
of yak all over it. So
I'm not skinning shit.
I didn't mean that one. I meant like the cloaky one.
Oh, yes.
Still shit.
It's sort of just a big flap of skin already. It would make a nice comforter.
Although it's hard to
oh
hit.
Darian's just shaking his head like he's like, this guy's too weird. I don't know if I can help you. It's just hand on his face like, oh.
It will take time to skin this thing, right?
Instead of a
Like
spooky bedtime story, you could have a spooky comforter that you can crawl up with.
Its face is right where you sleep.
Right? That's hilarious.
like a bear rug comforter.
Ptolemy's staring at it.
Alright, this way. Let's find ourselves a temple. So, thought it was up to the left, but I think that's what the northwesterly. But apparently, it's not. So let's go this fucking way. We're gonna go.
Sure.
Go down these doors that we never opened before.
Okay. This door has upon it the symbol of air. It is prominently displayed in these 2 double doors made out of iron. And there is a bit of sand in the hallway. Like a very fine-grained sand. This door has the symbol of the Temple of Water. Oops, sorry. Air on the side and water.
I really didn't think they'd be neighbors. I mean, that's really close for someone who you're planning on killing.
Hold on a
eventually.
sec. Shadow's gonna come and do survival. When was the last time people came in here?
Yeah, give me a roll.
I'm really happy that we killed the cloaker before it did its horrible moaning thing or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it was gonna do.
Whenever
So
it
effectively
was.
the-
Survival, right?
Mhm.
whatever it was that was going to send some of us running or cowering or
25?
vomiting.
Recently.
Recently. Are there handles or anything on these doors?
Yeah, they're big pull rings.
Hey, which temple do you want to deal with first?
We got the water spell breathing on us.
Fine. Give me some ropes and we'll tie down this door.
Yeah, there's a pull ring on each door, so you could
Yeah,
make
just
it
fucking
difficult.
Lock it up.
All right.
Let's take a
So
chunk of
Shadow hears like some raspy voice that seems to be praying or intoning within.
Spoiler.
Can Oscar even like jam it with like climbing spikes or something so the door's jammed shut?
You did find a big box of iron spikes. This would make some noise unless Oscar really
That's why I'm saying ropes.
Leaves
So
this
I'm
way.
thinking like we've got a padlock, and I think we have a length of chain. So I think it's like length of chain through the rings and a
Sure,
padlock.
I'm good with that.
Okay, give me a stealth check if you want to do that quietly.
Oh
And
yes.
and
Quiet
then we
like death.
and
First,
then we
Shadow's putting rope on it.
then we come back in a month after the starvation's begun and the cannibalism's nearly at an end.
So,
All right. You don't know what language that is that's being spoken.
Rope doesn't make sound.
It's also easier to break than chain.
26 stealth.
Okay, when you're kind of clinking the things into place, 30. You do hear the chanting briefly stop, but then speed up.
Spellcraft Arcane, is this motherfucker summoning something?
You're only hearing it because you're kind of like near the door, so
Oscar's got skills.
Okay.
Oscar's got all the things.
give me
Shadow's got point and kill.
a occultist check.
Alright, I can do this. I'm a dwarf. Nothing to see here. 21.
It sounds like a chant. You don't know the significance of the chant,
Alright, so
but whatever it is, whoever it is seems to be speeding it up.
I think we're going to try to bonsai
Bonsai
Yep.
the door.
And then Shadow, the tracks that came through here were heavy clawed feet, and they came through this door. The most recent set of tracks.
Gargoyles. That way.
Yep, specifically the aquatic gargoyles, because I can't remember the name of the.
Shadow's going to stand.
some big word with a C in it.
Yep,
Do the doors open in or out, Marty?
the doors open in.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Let's open them up.
we'll quickly check for traps and then check to see what's locked. And then-
Give me a perception check.
I have 2 because I auto detect one,
Mm-hmm.
and then proper detect. All right, so 1d20 plus 18, and then 1d20 plus 17. 28 or 21, so 28.
And then give me 2 for the hallway, or just 1 for the hallway. It's fine.
Okay. Natural 20 on the hallway.
All right, so Oscar actually finds 2 secret doors. One on this side, and one on this side. You caught that one because there was a little bit of sand. Almost like that secret door leads to potentially some similar condition behind this door. Like the sand seems to be coming from underneath or being tracked that way. And the heavy foot traffic over the years gave away this one.
Okay. I think we'll try to enter through that secret door as opposed to through the
Then let's lock this door.
Yeah.
Okay,
with
so
ropes.
We'll rope that door.
okay, so you've got ropes wrapped around that door.
Well, so I guess it's the
Was
first
this-
search for traps. Was there a trap there before we start?
No, not that you saw.
We'll
Okay,
put
then
put ropes. Tie these two doors together.
just one set of ropes on this door.
You tie the two doors. Well, they open in, so it's kind of like. You have enough rope.
you
You
can't
have
cut
rope,
them.
so you could.
We have enough rope.
You can't cut them because they're
One
pointed out.
one coil of 50-foot rope could go through all the rings and be pulled taut.
Alright, we will have the ridiculous Home Alone rope trap.
Okay. All right. Let me just.
Poor man's ideas. Poor man's ideas.
No, that's what you guys want to do. So
And then I put a bucket of water.
kind of looks like that. Kind of looks like that.
Oh, get the
A
barrels
bucket
of
of
tar.
water.
Get the barrels of tar. We'll put tar on the guy who flies. Good luck flying, you
We're gonna put
asshole.
the micro machines on the ground so they slip and fall.
Okay, so you have stymied egress from these two areas.
Okay, then we'll scooch our way over to the secret door and try to open the damn thing.
All right. Yeah. After Oscar fiddles around, you find that you need to push in two little spots, and a secret door opens up, revealing a stairwell that descends, and an odd hallway that has a fountain in it.
He's gonna pee.
Let me just check to see if there's anything uber special here.
Oh, scour.
There is a little bit of sand that is in this corridor. Oh, for some reason, I'm not
Which
pointing.
corridor?
For some reason, my pointer's not working.
In here
Yeah. Like,
with the water.
that's been tracked that way. This staircase is dusty, and it does look like some of the gargoyles might come here to drink or to hang out near the fountain.
Poison it.
And so this is Oscar looking and Shadow looking to get those details.
Go just investigate the hall.
Okay. Oscar, with his perception, sees another secret door at the end of the hall.
Your shadow standing over your head with two arrows.
You will not use my head as a rest.
Shh, don't move.
I will use your sack as a sheath.
Oh, how very interesting.
Part of the ritual is in Abyssal. But the other part I don't understand.
Kerr's going to listen to their... What? Try to identify a ritual.
Yep.
What ritual?
Arcana or occult?
Okay.
Probably occult.
36, natural 20.
Somebody is summoning demons.
Oh, we gotta stop that crap.
We really barred that door.
There is a ritual going on to summon, and you got a nat 20.
Yep.
He's 3 rounds away from finishing. God damn it!
It is a pit feat.
No, a demon.
It's not a demon.
No, a Baylor.
A Balur.
A Balur. Or the Big Ballour, as we call him. Big B.
Oh, it's really annoying too because we don't have a key to the padlock. We used the door. Maybe the demon won't be happy with them.
This is a fucking joke. Just gonna eat them.
Okay, the educated man would call these Type 1 demons.
Type 1 die a demon.
They are colloquially called wrath demons, but the interspersion of Orin, which is the elemental language of air, suggests that these are winged demons, known to crawl out of the abyss in great flights. They're also known as Vrox. And there are potentially multiple of them that are currently being summoned.
So, rocks are a problem? I have no idea what they are in this system. In other systems, rocks are a problem.
Rocks are always a problem.
Let's go kill the son of a bitch.
Diseases for everybody.
And you recognize the man's voice. It is Prefect of Air Kelno that's down here summoning. And it's not a spell, it's a ritual, and you not 20, fuck. He will complete the ritual soon.
Alright, Oscar made a mistake. We'll start untying ropes, or it probably makes a jingle jangle sound, let's be honest.
Yeah, yep.
Oscar, come over here. Over here. Oscar will take a peek behind the secret door.
Okay, so you fiddle for a while and open up the secret door, and there are some rather nice looking chambers. Lots of feathers spread throughout them. And a little bit of sand has been tracked into the carpeted room. And let me have a look here. Let me have a look-see. The entire room is gray. Carpeting, plaster, wall hangings, furnishing. The lamps of grayish metal. There's a lamp of grayish metal and a small side table. A wall shelf, dimly. Oh, there are lamps, multiple, on a wall shelf as well. There's a pair of upholstered chairs. There's some pewter dishes. The shelves hold foodstuffs. There are a few scrolls and books, and several human and demi-human skulls. A narrow bed is in the northeast corner with a small stand beside it.
Well, we'll steal all the furnishings, liberate all the furnishings later. I think we're going to go back and try to see what the kerfuffle is about demons. But this is obviously a money room. Oscar will close the door on the way out.
Okay.
Head back to the...
Yeah, there was a smell of incense, some incense burners. You got the sense that somebody important quartered there.
Yes.
There was a locked chest.
I hear them jingling freaking doors, so I guess...
You're saying all the right words. He's like,
saying-
I'll see you later, baby. That's what Oscar said.
Oscar makes a kissy face before he leaves the room.
No, it's over then under, not under then over.
What the fuck?
Ptolemy somehow tangled in the rope.
Know what I said before?
My lord.
I don't like cutting good rope.
It's like the Galarian knot.
is a Galarian knot.
They make noise as they're pulling the rope out of the loops, and then they rescue that particular rope.
Okay, Oscar's gonna go and unlock the padlock.
Okay, this is a master quality padlock. So
Oscar will spend another action unlocking the padlock. Yeah. Boom.
by 9. Okay. Clink.
4 seconds to do that. As opposed to 12 with a...
Right.
And then we'll use last action to pull the chain out from the door. What the fuck are you? Get your ass over here! We're gonna open. I think we're just there's a bunch of bullshit happening. We're kicking the door open.
All right, so you're pulling, pushing the door
SWAT
open.
team.
Yep.
Okay.
Why am I in front? Ah!
Let me reveal.
Yeah, at this point, like before they do that, Crusher is gonna be in there.
Look at the killing room. This reminds me of Metroid when you're lost and you're on the minimap, you're trying to find the one black square you haven't been in, and it's like, that square's too small to be anything important, and there's a goddamn boss in there.
I've searched everywhere. What are they talking about? Oh, fuck off.
It's specifically a boss arena.
There is a large octagonal room that seems that is before you. Ceiling, walls, and floors kind of emanate a milky radiance, which gives a dim and eerily glow to the whole scene. The floor of this place is filled with sand.
How tall is the ceiling here?
It's more like glittering mica, which I guess is sand. There's sort of a haze from the mica, and you notice that the mica is moving in a Widdershins pattern in the center, like there is a sucking whirlpool of sand.
Insert sucking joke here.
There's a lot of space to fly around in here. There's a domed ceiling, 20 feet tall. A circular shaft leads into the room. You think this might be from above? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those two things? Flanking the pit of moving sand are two crystal braziers suspended from silver chains that go to the roof. Each emit a faintly sickly sweet perfumed smoke. There is a giant chained bronze door to the north with the warning inscription runes. These are the same runes that were on the front door and other doors that you found within. Kelno is standing before a almost sand-buried altar. Actually, he's flying. He's about 10 feet off the ground. And he turns to face you, but continues to...
I prepared my water fighting spells today.
There are similar doors to the ones that you guys were futzing around with on the opposite side and to the south.
I think we've got a problem, and the problem is Shadow is not already firing arrows at this man's face.
You're not welcome here.
That's what he says.
I understand your predicament. Just let my friend over here introduce you to our proposal. Shadow, why the fuck are you firing?
All right, and
I'm wondering why we're not doing initiative already.
you notice that there are two sand-filled corpses. Their entire rib cages have been forced open, and you can see all sorts of feathers stuck throughout them, like they have been ritualistically sacrificed to demons. There is no doubt of Kelno's guilt in this horrific act. It looks recent as well.
Get him!
Initiative.
What's wrong with you? I don't want to go first.
Kelno. And then I'm going to add, what do you want me to call them? Wrath demons? Type 1 demons. Type 1 demons. Yep.
It's the most sterile name I've ever heard. It's like, that is what you would call them in hell. It's a demon
Right.
type 1.
Well, it's a type 1 demon. He's not that great. He can't summon type 4s or whatever you guys were joking about. It's an old school 2nd edition D&D reference, though. They had like type 1 demon, type 2, type 3, type 4, sub-demons that didn't even have a type. And, it's cool. It's the way that Alcar probably learned what demons were.
Yeah. Oh, it's a type 1. It's a freaking trading cards when you're a kid. Look at stat blocks.
Elvish trading cards. For the skid elves who are interested in demons.
The more you know.
The more you know.
The more I stab that fucker in the face.
Alright, Kelno is a high-level priest. So
Hell nah.
if we look at Alkur's perception, we add some levels. Ability boost happens at 10th, so...
Alkur's rather perceptive.
Kelno has a plus 20 to his initiative.
Well, that's a problem.
And the type 1 demons have plus 18.
That's another problem.
Mm-hmm.
Kelno goes first.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he's busy doing his ritual, which I think uses up all of his actions for the next few days.
So
And this isn't going to be one of those cinematic battles, is it? Where like we bust in the door, and the demons pop out.
he kind of a little blast of energy goes down into from his left hand into the open corpse, and you can see some of the exposed organs are all starting to pump and undulate from the energy. And he spends another action sending out another pulse into the other corpse, which begins to undulate and move about, even though that the corpse is dead and its head has been kind of like bent backwards at an odd angle over the side of the altar. The corpses are now screaming, kind of making this moaning noise, like oh. And then as his last action, he raises a shield spell.
Good luck with that asshole.
There's definitely a distant squawking cry coming from the swirling pit in the center.
Squawk, squawk.
Oscar.
How high up is that guy?
10 feet off the ground. The altar's 5 feet off the ground, so you could stand on the altar with the screaming corpses and
I don't know. I don't want to go in there. Why would I want to go in there?
the stairs that lead down are about 3 feet down, and it looks like they continue, like they actually go past where the sand is.
Yeah.
The sand is difficult terrain.
It's flying at its difficult terrain.
Boss fight!
No healing.
Yeah, you should be careful.
Oscar is going to turn himself invisible.
Okay, how?
Good call.
How?
Because he's got an elvish cloak. So
Oh,
we're
right.
just going to turn invisible.
The shitty item is amazing in this campaign and this system. So you furl your cloak and turn invisible.
And we're going to sneak. It's difficult terrain, so we start sneaking.
Yep. Okay, you notice that you're leaving behind little footprints in the sand.
Still stealthy.
Kelno in his crazy outfit is like watching the footprints.
Actually, when he sees he starts leaving footprints, he will take an action to activate his boots of spider climbing.
Okay. Do you have the evade, like, weird senses?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this apply in this situation, or...?
Yeah, it would apply to any time you're not using... Myself applies to all...
Okay, you realize you left a couple of footprints, and then you're, like, walking on the sides of your feet, and, like, on your tippy toes, and kind of hopping around randomly, and you activate your slippers, which is a cool item. He's facing your general direction. He's probably...
He watched me turn invisible,
Yep.
so I think he knows where... You know.
He's like, that's it. You watch him for a second.
Shadow?
Pray?
Okay.
No penalty, no cover from where I am.
Nope.
Okay. He's not a bird. He's not a bird, I assume.
He's not a bird. He's not an animal.
25.
Missed.
6. You're just punishing me now.
Yep. With a flick of his hand, the arrows are deviating.
28.
Missed.
Oh, damn it. Uh-oh.
That doesn't look anything like Alcur's.
How did you like my arrow?
Bone Crusher.
I think Shadow's gonna stuff your arrow up your ass. Crusher's going.
And enjoy the abrasion of earth meets air.
Yeah. We haven't entered the stance yet.
But you can go hop up on that thing and punch him in the...
So
The
this
skull
is
stick.
15. Yeah, by the time I get up there, he's going to move, though. So this is 15. To get here is... Can I get on that edge? 15
Sure.
plus 80 is 100. Oh, wait. There. 15 plus... Oh, I can't reach him. That would be a 90... 45. Oh, wait, no. My movement's 50. Yeah, I get there. 100. Flurry. Movement's 50, so that was 40, doubled, 80, plus 15 feet, 100.
A shield spell gives you +2 AC, right?
No.
1.
Plus 1.
+1.
It gives you the ability to react to absorb some damage.
Okay.
Okay, Crusher. Let's see,
I'm just checking to see how much damage. I'm going to assume 5th circle spell
Yeah.
is 15 hardness.
Okay.
So you can absorb 15 damage from that attack.
Fuck's sakes.
Okay. You miss.
Come on!
Pathetic.
Yes, that was embarrassing. I know. I'm getting better. Hold
You
on.
stride across the sands. It leaves a little bit of like a smoke in the air because the particles are so fine. You hop up on the altar. Oh, you do not feel good on this altar. There is definitely soul or necromantic magic at work, and you standing on the altar of sacrifice is not a good thing.
Okay.
Like two horrible baby-born chicks, these things appear at the edges of the swirling of the sands, kind of like they pop out, and we'll just have them kind of like gremlins pop out of the abyss in a random direction and a random number of squares. So one of them pops out here, 3 squares from the center.
Holy fuck.
One of them pops out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Like right beside Crusher.
4 is no, it's on the other side.
so there. And these horrible, glistening little chicks about the size of a...
Don't say little.
about the size of a grapefruit begin to rapidly expand, twisting and popping. It looks very painful into full-fledged humanoid vulture creatures that exude evil and horrible corruption is coming down from their wings. Kill them, is what Kelno says. Their heads snap towards all of you and they look excited.
On the bright side, if we wait, we don't have to cross all that nasty sand. They'll come for us.
Krieger closes the doors. We're just gonna put this lock back on.
Where's that rope, guys? This is fucking nonsense. All right, it's coming out here. It's 20.
Of course, they're gonna make the demons appear when you guys get
Well,
there.
it's cinematic, right?
He's been at it for I don't know, pill giant fight and all the yeah.
It's one PD shenanigans on the table somewhere.
Right.
We could have. Well, what happens if we went and took a dump? Would these things been here before we showed up? Nope, they're going to be here when you open the door. It's
Had you found some sneaky way of getting in there and maybe interrupting him like that,
Yep.
may have interrupted it. But no, you kind of made
That's
some
it.
noise.
Well, we did the opposite of what we were supposed to do, or what we should have done.
Sure. So Krieger strides upon the sands. Yeah, they're shifting a little bit, and you're not feeling too good out in the sands. There's an exciting energy coming from the swirling pit. However, Ptolemy.
Did we miss Alcur?
Yes, we did. Right before the demons.
Okay. Alcur is going to use a single action spell to cast Diviner Sight to grant himself a D20 roll.
Okay.
And we'll see if this is a good roll. It's a 2. We don't like that roll.
It's not. You could replace a 1.
I can replace any roll I want with a 2
Right.
for the next round. I am then going to attack with a heightened acid arrow at
Ooh.
the priest, the cleric,
Okay.
and we are going to. It's a +4 if I spend a hero point before I start.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've only got 1 hero point though, so we might not. Okay, so we're going to attack. 27.
That misses.
Well, eventually I'll hit something with the spell someday.
I feel your pain. Then it's Ptolemy. Ptolemy is going to... Squire, don't say I never did anything for you. He's going to cast Fly on Darian.
Well, shit.
You feel like this, like, what did you put in my belly? It's just butterflies. It might actually be butterflies, but you'll be able to fly.
Awesome.
And
Thank you.
I'm not sure how fly works in this system.
I think it's 10 minutes or something.
It doesn't last very long is the main thing.
I think it's 5 minutes it lasts. Long enough for the fight, though.
Fly
What's the speed?
is 20 feet.
Okay. Well,
Its speed or 20 feet.
it's still faster than what I'd move on the sand, so.
Gaining has fly speed of equal to its speed or 20 feet, whichever is greater.
So 20 feet for the guy with armor.
25.
Oh, 25 feet for the guy.
I
There we go.
got fleet.
That's cool. So if quicker characters fly quicker.
That's interesting.
Well, it makes it literally a fly spell that makes you fly but not move any faster. It's more like Windwalk.
Yep. All right. So that was 2 actions plus a move. That was Ptolemy using a 4th circle spell on his squire. Now go get him.
Oh, fuck.
Darian.
I prepared a locate spell. I forgot to even use it today. Locate the
Darian.
answer would have been the question.
Yeah.
Oh, Darian. It's 2 moves.
Kelno does not like the look of the flying paladin with the flaming sword.
Especially as I fly towards him.
Yep.
It's all I can do, but attack my friend, I dare you.
You will not win.
Okay, yeah, we will.
Kelno, sensing,
Temple.
sensing that Darian has reactions, is going to stab.
You do that, buddy.
Yeah. And then he's going to cast a horrible, horrible spell.
On who?
A 20-foot burst.
On who?
I think he's just channeling negative energy.
Oh, but I do get to 5-foot step
I don't know if he's.
and hit you.
He doesn't quite get Oscar. He doesn't know where Oscar is. But there's a furious blackened energy that that lashes out, and it's kind of like tentacles, kind of like a necromantic energy, and the two of you, your mental faculties are being assaulted.
So you save, DC?
Yeah, give me a second.
Is this an undead?
So he casts that as that, so it does 23 points of evil. Now we'll go chaotic damage,
Okay.
and you need to make a simple fortitude save. It's actually your body that is being racked by this more than your minds. And the DC is what is Alcur's DC? Spell DC right now?
First DC is 26.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, so 29.
Fuck. 35? Woo!
28.
Okay, so a success is half damage. So Crusher takes 11.
Crusher, you're master of what saving throw?
Actually, yeah. And I absorb
Reflex.
Okay.
and I take 10 damage off that, so he's down to 1 damage.
You can block AoE attacks.
Any damage.
Nice. You've got to push
Oh,
Crusher out of
strike
the
him.
way a little bit.
So you get to
yeah.
hit him twice.
And I get to move. No, I only get to hit him once.
You failed, right?
I failed. Yes,
Okay,
and
so
I
you-
took full damage.
You take full damage and you're sickened 1.
All right.
Second one is -1 on all the things. It'll go down on into your next turn.
All right. So 17 to hit then. Oh, crap roll. So I
Okay,
don't
AC
hit him.
26, he moves back from that, so he 5-foot stepped and then cast a spell, so he's done. Ox Scar.
Well, we're gonna
Run up the wall.
get ourselves up the wall a little bit, and hopefully this door's not trapped because I'm kind of walking on it right now.
No, you do see a little bit of mist kind of coming through the cracks of the door, but running across it doesn't do anything to you.
Okay, just repositioning.
Okay.
The guy's still in the air in the middle of the room.
The rocks have not noticed you. Shadow.
Okay, let's see if we can hit the son of a bitch. 35?
That's a hit.
God damn it, Shadow. Shit. 20 plus 14. 34, not 20.
A critical.
So
He's
wait.
not near anything, so I don't think he gets pinned.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
You pin his robe to his body, and then a miss.
26. So that's 4 arrows. Okay. So 68 plus 12.
He's a master of wind, so I think he's going to use a reaction to not get hit by the first arrow.
Okay.
He basically sends the arrow on a different trajectory with a wave of his hand.
The second one was a crit, though.
The second one, however,
Yep.
came pounding in. Sticking right over his
36
sternum.
damage.
Wow, okay. You can't block that.
Oh, that was good damage too. that was good damage.
Okay, Kelno is just dumbly looking down at the arrow sticking out of his sternum. Bone Crusher.
How do you like my arrow, you fuck? Crusher's gonna do mountain stance. He's going to He's going to. Can I jump, land over here somewhere, and then attack halfway? Like, ah!
Sure, you can
Or, like-
jump as a move, and then you're attacking, and then you're kind of like slow falling as a move.
Yeah, you're saying, well, I don't want to stay on this thing because it looks like it's going to cause me damage, or
It feels bad.
feels bad. Let's get over here and flurry the thing. Actually, yeah, we'll flurry the thing. Do I feel like something's going to happen if I stay on it?
You feel like your innards are being tugged down and twisted.
Oh, so I feel like I'm going to take damage at some point soon.
You feel like something bad is happening, and it's getting worse the
Okay.
longer you're standing on
Let's jump. Let's
on
jump.
the
attack.
sacrificial altar.
Let's jump. Attempt the.
Grab.
Oh, grab actually be a good idea. Yeah, attempt to grab the son of a bitch.
You could try to pole vault over or jump over him, and then try to grab him on your way down.
Yup. Come here. Acrobatics or athletics. 16. 26.
Okay, this is a reflex?
Fortitude DC.
Fortitude? Plus 4. He would have a DC. He'd have a plus 16 fort.
So 26.
You just grabbed him. Given that he's flying, we'll say that you fall down to the ground, and both of you are at ground level, and you are currently grabbing Kelno.
So, mountain, jump, grab. I'm done.
And you've got slow fall.
As long as I'm close to. Give me a
He
second.
has to be touching something.
Okay, are you continuing to touch the altar?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have to be touching anything. I can be close to it. Dancing leaf. Ignore fall distance when adjacent to a wall.
Are you going to slow fall, or are you going to just fall?
Do I have to touch the altar? Or?
Just fall.
That's
I'll
what the
take the
wall
fall.
is. Okay, you'll take the fall. Okay. You take 5 damage from the fall. I think you're still grabbing him, but you're prone in the sand.
He's prone then. Oh, he's flying.
He's flying. You're kind of dragging him down with you.
Okay, so I have 6
Given that
damage.
you moved voluntarily past the rock, they do have reactions, so it's going to take a beak attack against
Was it doing that before you fell prone?
before you fell prone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
AC 36.
Yeah, but it's not a crit.
Okay, this extra d6 is evil damage. So its bite does 31 damage total,
That's
tearing at your flesh, and it says in Abyssal.
Ow!
This one tastes like law.
I'll show you my fist. Get over here.
Alcur.
I don't like that one. He's got like cover from that altar now.
He is a large creature standing behind a 5-foot thing. He's got like +1 cover.
No, not the rock. The
Yes,
guy.
Kelno has +2 cover.
okay. So we're not going to mess with that. We're going to 3-action magic missile him. Screw you! He didn't cast a shield spell.
No, this turn he did not. And a bunch of golden magic missiles.
11 damage.
Hey, it is damage.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yep.
It was better than my 4th circle and my focus spell last round.
We'll get to
Nice.
you, wizard.
The Type 1 demons. Well, this one's going to continue.
Pummeling the shit out of Crusher.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get my AC here. Okay, I am prone, so
It's -2.
-2.
Yeah, and the bonus to hit is really high.
Okay, first what it
Yes.
does, it's almost like it spreads its wings, and from its armpits there are a bunch of glands that kind of just spray piss, like black stuff all over you. It just spores
Great.
all over Crusher on the ground. It's like it's marking its prey in a weird sort of way. The spores... each creature damaged ways must succeed a DC bluff fortitude save. Okay, make a fortitude save. The DC is 28.
Look who's not going in that room.
32.
Okay, the spores kind of turn into vines, but these weird vines do not penetrate your skin. And he stops spraying on you. Instead, he looks down at you and sees that it's not working, and just issues a horrible shriek. He's aiming it directly at Crusher's face, so only Crusher needs to make the save on this one. This is a DC 28 fort save.
Ooh.
Oh, these things are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, son!
Not a critical failure.
Not a critical.
Okay, on a failure, the creature is stunned 2.
So in your next round, you lose the first 2 actions.
Oh.
You're like, oh! And then it will beak attack you because,
Those both were attack actions, so it's still got his full buff.
yep. And then it
That is so brutal.
nips at you for AC 38 while you're prone.
That's my AC. 28. Sorry, 28.
That's a crit.
So that's great.
20. Wait, hold on. Prone. 20. It's 30 minus 2. Yeah.
Do you double the extra dice, like a D6 fire turns it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's all doubled.
It tears at Crusher's flesh and is tearing like a rib out of you for 48 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
I don't have any of the big Heelys. I cannot do this to the Bobo.
5.
This one tastes like lard.
Fucking kill it, Shadow!
All right, the other Type 1 demon looks at Krieger.
You're one of us.
Is what it says, and it's gonna then ignore Krieger.
Krieger is now personally insulted. Hey.
It flies over and lands beside.
This one smells like law and good.
So it flew over. It's then gonna spray the paladin with the spore cloud because it's
I
icky.
think now's probably a good time to use my sense evil just in case.
DC 28 against the spore cloud. Fortitude save.
No, I'm at 1 still. 31.
Okay, the weird vines fail to wiggle into your skin, and you wipe it off, and that means it has 1 attack left. It will do a bite on the paladin,
Really strong attacks.
trying to get through your armor to find flesh. AC 25 misses.
There's goodness inside of here. Nuggety goodness.
Nothing but turkey.
You pay for that insult?
Krieger.
Hey,
Come up, Krieger!
motherfucker! Let's see how far away is he. Oh, I can get him. All right, so he's gonna rage and sudden charge. Yeah.
There is a flank.
There.
Okay, there's no long. Yeah, you're flying, so yeah, there's a flank kind of at a diagonal through that creature's square. So
Okay.
his
I don't want to be right in front of the
Mhm.
vortex to evil air elemental.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so
Ooh.
18. Natural 20.
Critical.
Boom, shaka, luck.
Both ways, by the way. It's crit with its flat-footed AC and crit with the 20.
45 damage.
All right, let me check its resistance and weaknesses. This is just hammer damage.
It's also knocked prone.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
it was
not
standing. What? Okay, so you knock it prone. It takes the full damage.
Oh, not a bird!
You clock it over the side of the head, and this thing's flesh is pretty damn tough. Ptolemy,
It's almost dead.
no.
That doesn't almost kill most of
Anything.
us.
The cloaker wasn't even. I think he was bloody by that. Actually, that's Ptolemy. Ptolemy doesn't have any spells left today. He could talk to a corpse. He could.
Does he have any like firsts?
No, he used up all his true strikes and shocking grasp. Can you use higher slot spells to cast lower slots to cast lower level spells?
That's a good question. Spell attack, saving throws, durations, casting spell. Well, if does he have third? Like what circles does he have?
He has seconds and fourths.
Seconds and fourths. Right. And
Otherwise, I think he's going to ready a dispel magic to counter spell.
counter. That's also. I would it be under the description of?
Can you ready a 2-action thing?
No, you cannot. But there's got to be a counterspelling is like a power that clerics or wizards have. Like it's a thing that you pick.
Yeah, he's got something called counterspell. Trigger. The creature casts a spell in your repertoire. Expend a slot to counter a cult trait.
So it needs
So
to
I
be a cult spell.
In your repertoire, right. So that's a reaction. Now, how... Attempt to counteract check against a target. If you succeed against the spell effect, you counteract it. If you succeed against a magic item... So he could try to get rid of Kelno's fly. Yeah, let's do that.
That would be helpful.
And counteract works how? Do I make a spell attack roll?
I don't know. Haven't read that section.
Okay.
You'd probably make a spell attack roll against the
4,
DC of his
58.
magic.
Yeah. 458. Counteracting.
Add the relevant skill modifier to your check against the target's DC. Is target's DC?
Yep.
If it's a spell, use the caster's DC.
Okay. So Ptolemy's just going to cast an occult attack. It's plus 16 against Kelno. 35. Kelno's DC is 29. So it's a success. Counteract the target if the counteract level is no more than 1 level higher than your counteract level.
Is it a critical? Counteract the target. If it's a critical success, is no more than 3 levels higher than your effects. I don't know what spell you had.
I don't think it's a critical.
If the counteract level is no more than 1 level higher than your... Okay, so Kelno's fly is gone, is what he was targeting. It must be from an item. He is 5 feet off the ground. He takes no damage. He's on the ground with Crusher, but he's not prone. He is touching the sand, and he curses under his breath.
So unless there's another line in here somewhere, Marty,
Yeah.
you cannot use lower level spells in higher level slots.
Got it.
Because there's a line that says you need to learn a higher level version of a spell to put it in that slot.
Oh, yeah, that's probably... You could learn it as a higher level slot, and there's ways of heightening it without doing that, but Dispel,
right, so whatever,
Dispel
if
Magic
you
is
have
a
certain
second level spell.
spells that you have that you can put in any slot.
Yeah. And Ptolemy's Dispel Magic is a second level spell. So, Darian's turn.
All right, Darian.
He's going to move to the edge here so he can have a good look in the room.
Darian is going to put up his shield.
Okay.
Who's getting bit?
Oh, that would be the priest.
Bite him for real.
Please help me with the bird. It's tearing me to pieces.
Okay, his flat-footed AC right now is 28.
Oh, fuck. This is plus 15. It's a plus 2 striking, so natural 1. Awesome.
Okay, the lion head is rusty and it kind of...
It
Oh,
is
not
one
rusty, but
yam.
it's...
It is 1 yam.
Okay.
All right, he's going to step here.
Yep.
And he is going to lay on hands on Bone Crusher.
Oh, thanks, sir. Muchos gracias.
You get
Okay.
you get 24 hit points back, and a plus 2 AC
24.
For 1 round, right?
for 1 round. Yes.
I'll make a note of that. 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Do you want to push pause here?
No, I'm just suggesting that if you have a hero point, you should be getting ready to use the goddamn thing.
Ah, okay. All right. Good.
That
Keep
wasn't what I was suggesting. What I was suggesting is use your hero points, boys.
Yeah. No.
Because this
Because
fight...
at any point we can go, oh, Marty, I'm tired. I need to step away. So burn them all.
Use them by the get 'em.
Oh, look at you guys. Meta. Tilt. Look at that. Kelno's turn. Okay, so Kelno is currently being grabbed by Crusher. I don't like this. This is not good. How do I get out of this grab?
An athletics check.
You can
or
scream like a bird.
there might
try to
be
Push
a
me away.
dex version.
He's
of
got
it.
acrobatics. He doesn't have athletics.
Acrobatics
I
might
think
do it
acrobatics has an escape.
too. I think they do too.
Okay. It's not very high, but he does get to add his level to this, so...
Yeah, his level plus 2, so plus his dex.
So
He gets a 29 on his
That probably does it.
acrobatics
Well, it's
check.
gotta beat my what though?
Fort DC, I think.
Oh yeah.
Or it might be your athletics DC. Give me a second.
Yeah, it would beat my athletics DC as well.
It probably beats his.
Yeah, it would.
Give us
He-
a sec.
26.
Give us a second.
He wiggles out of it, and you've got a handful of feathers instead.
Unless your opponent escapes. So he used an escape action.
Yes.
There's an action called escape. And the escape action, it's on 470. And so I think everybody's automatically trained in escaping. And an escape action
Single action.
is a single action. The DC is the athletics DC. So it's the take 10 on your athletics.
I don't think you're trained. You can do it untrained.
This is typically the athletics DC, the creature grabbing you, or thievery. It's acrobatics or athletics, you choose. It does have the attack trait, so that counts as an attack. So what is your athletics DC? On the
16.
So 26, yeah.
Yeah.
He's free.
Can I spend a hero point to make my
No.
Okay,
That's
so
alright. He doesn't have a fly, so he's not going that far.
he
Yeah,
kind
so
of
he
reaches
burns a turn.
reaches around where Darian is and claps his hand, and there's a booming stroke of lightning.
So that provokes Nilo.
It is a somatic and verbal.
He's somatic, so you can smack him, or you can save it for a block. It's up to you. But if you pressure, you could also punch him.
I don't have.
A reaction to
AOO?
that?
I don't have AOs.
Does Crusher have an AOO?
against moving.
Oh, it's not moving.
Okay. A 120-foot line of lightning goes through Darian, the demon, Krieger, and Ptolemy.
Oh, but he hit.
He's hitting Krieger.
Yeah, if he's hitting Krieger, I
then
can.
you get him.
Yeah.
Well, see, one of them disrupts, the other one is after the effect.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
from above too, eh, Mark?
Am I getting one from above?
I don't think
flying.
that's a rule.
He's flying. He's not.
Plus 18. There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, the feathers are.
So
gonna
this is a
burn.
reaction to him doing it. He still gets to
Yeah,
do his damage.
It's post
Okay.
damage. It's
Yeah.
reaction to damage.
All right. Lightning bolt as a 4th circle spell does 5d12 electrical damage.
That is bullshit.
Boom!
Reflex save, boys.
There's a
So-
basic reflex save, DC 29.
Your fourth, Marty, just
Yeah.
hear me out here. Your fourth circle lightning bolt is 5d12. Your 8th circle polar ray does 8d10.
Yeah.
Or
So
10d8.
you just get lightning bolt. You
These
just
things
keep
don't
going.
scale. You just want a big ass lightning bolt. Just a big fucking lightning bolt.
Yep. Boom! All the sand is glittering with electrical energy. The smell of hot ozone.
Failed.
Oh shit.
Okay.
How much damage?
31.
Why don't you take the? Why don't you take your? What's the AC? Or the DC? I'm sorry?
29, and then the Vrock
Oh, just put that sound.
makes it, so 31 becomes 15, and it has 10 resistance to electricity, so it took 5. And then Krieger.
Oh, yeah, Kriegs. Krieger.
Wait, Krieger's on. How?
Yeah,
What's the diameter of the? So the thing's going over the.
Plus 13.
It's a line. It's this big.
Because Krieger is.
Krieger's on the ground.
Never mind. Never mind.
Krieger got a critical failure.
You might want to roll your hero point.
Okay,
Yeah,
that would
what
that
we're
would
doing.
become 62 damage.
Yeah, we're gonna
you
hero point
don't
that
want
one.
that.
All right, so you could. I think you just negate the. No, you re-roll. Yeah, you
get the
re-roll.
reroll.
Yeah.
Reroll would be
Yeah.
better. There we go.
31. There we go.
That's a success. So you take 15 damage instead of 62,
That's much
All
better.
right, that's coming off my hero point or my
and then-
temporary hit points.
and then Ptolemy's. Oh no!
Hero point, Tommy. GTFO.
Ptolemy's reflex save.
Oh, actually, it's 0 damage now because Darian also took 10 off that damage. So Krieger took
Nice, it's all sparking around the shield. And then Ptolemy fails critically.
Does he have a
Hero
hit
point.
He
Does
could.
he just eat it?
Give me a second. The DC is 29, so he critical failed even if he reactively spends a hero point to increase it by 2. So he will spend his only hero point to reroll. He
There you go.
fails normally, takes the 31 damage.
Good old fashioned fail.
Yep.
Happy with that.
Preferable.
And the lightning bolt doesn't bounce because this is not second edition. They used to bounce.
And as my reaction, I hit him.
Yeah, the critically you're like, wow, with the fire.
50 points of damage.
And he's on fire.
And he's on fire.
Okay, so he's got persistent fire damage. His stupid feather costume is on fire. He's screeching. That was Kelno's go because he escaped and then did a 2-action spell and he's out of action. So Oscar.
Oscar's gonna hop in behind him and stab him in the
Oh! He's just going like this. He turns around and Oscar's coming out of nowhere, peeling from the invisibility with his rapier.
face. Alright. So Oscar's got a plus 17 to hit, and then he's flat footed against me.
Mm-hmm.
Critical.
Oh!
Grab it.
He
Grab
stops.
it.
He
Oh,
stops
okay.
screaming because your rapier is puncturing a lung.
So 39 damage, and
Grab
he's
it.
flat footed to everybody now.
Well done,
He's just,
Oscar.
I
Very
think
nice.
he's dead.
Yeah, give me a second. Hit points.
He's already at 136. Or does that include? Does that include the damage that you just gave him?
It does.
Oh, okay.
8 for being human or something like, and then
Kind of human.
plus 120. He is dying too.
And Oscar's going to,
And on fire.
against his better judgment,
Yep.
step closer to the demons.
Okay. They didn't see you when you approached. Okay, that's fine. Shadow?
That one looks like down.
Oscar, you're like, his fancy bird shit is burning.
Did you have to do that? I mean, well, hey, demon feathers are probably worth something.
Really, right now?
Ptolemy says to Shadow, if you've got cold iron arrows, use them. Ptolemy knows about.
Ahmed's muted, but
Yep.
he knows about demons.
He
Sorry.
knows, he knows about
I
occult.
can't roll for fucking shit, man.
I understand.
Well,
I'm gonna. Can I?
does
never mind.
prone help AC or hinder
You
it?
have
In...
to take an action while prone to add the AC.
Okay, so
Take cover while prone.
he is flat-footed against those arrows, so his AC from 28 becomes 26. So you actually hit once on that second one.
Give me 1 second. It might just cancel.
Oh, okay.
Just uno momento, por favor. I remember it basically in my head. The shorthand is nothing. Okay. When using take cover, you get a +4 circumstance bonus to AC. You are flat-footed and a -2 penalty on attack rolls. So no, it is a -2 AC, and then if you take that that action, you get a +2 AC.
Okay. So you hit on that second arrow.
Well, I don't have cold iron, so
Why aren't you firing cold iron arrows?
I don't have any.
What sort of ranger are you?
He fucking points an arrow to him. 14. I don't know what 14 minus. I don't know what your resistance is.
No, there is no resistance. Arrows go
14
into him.
damage.
He is hurt. Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
He's got a +2
so-
AC even though he's prone, so I think that negates his prone. This.
I'm going to. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Well, I'm gonna have to stand up. I'll have to stand up because I don't want to get it. Yep, stand up. I have only one action this round, right?
Because of your
Stun too.
Stun 2.
You're stunned 2. Yeah, you're now stunned 0. You have 1 action.
Stand up.
Get up. Stand up.
Okay, it does have an AOO.
Yep.
Damn.
Stand up for your rights.
AC 38.
It's
Not a crit though.
a
Good,
crit.
good work, Leon Hands.
Okay, it bites you for 27 damage.
God damn it.
You got red on you.
Give me your ribs! Give me your ribs!
I'll give you my fists in a second. Shadow, shoot it, you fuck!
Then I think at the end of the round, you're now stunned 1.
No, it's
It all goes away?
That one. It's the so you can be like stunned 7,
Okay.
and that would be 2 rounds plus 1 extra action.
Ah. Oh, they eat up actions and count down that way. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it. Alcur? No, yeah, Bone Crusher, that Alcur. Yeah, Alcur. Bone Crusher gets to his feet as his rib is... The thing's trying to eat the ribs from your body. It hurts.
It hurts!
How high up is Darian?
Darian is like just above the
No,
altar.
I'm yeah, pretty much just above the altar.
I'm wondering if I could scooch a fireball like this underneath Darian.
Yep.
All right, we'll do that.
Or you get exploded on this. Well, yeah, you could do it that way. That's fine.
Look at you.
Fire it low. Kaboosh. I'm a priest.
They
Glass flying everywhere.
have no resistance to fire and no weakness to fire. Okay.
So reflex saves from them.
Does the flat-footed condition prone give bonus to?
Give me a second. So it doesn't give you a bonus. I'll check flat-footed to see if that has a. But being prone does not help your reflex saves.
21 is a fail and
Okay.
28 is a success.
Success.
Not a critical success. Well, 28.
Yeah.
Not critical success.
So the damaged one takes from the fireball. The other one kind of crouched.
So it's a 66 blast of fire.
Nice.
20 damage.
Go fire temple 93.
Go! Yay!
That bloodies the rock on the left.
And I think we're going to. I think Alker needs to bravely. Also bravely. And then, oh, it's so
Don't
sad.
do it, Alka. It hurts in this room. It hurts in here.
I must be brave.
Now the demon doesn't like being on the ground. It's going to stand up from prone.
Beat
Well-
it!
Well, Krieger doesn't like it standing up from prone, so
So-
we're gonna have a.
Krieger gets his reaction first, and I don't know if I think Darian already spent his reaction. So
Darian doesn't have reactions
Okay.
for that.
okay,
You hit it.
Krieger, make the big bird thing.
29.
That's a hit.
Okay? If you don't kill it, Oscar gets his reaction. You hitting it gives me a reaction to hit it again. So
It's a
bloody.
chain reaction.
So 24 damage.
24 damage is 4 is 97, so 117
21.
damage
97 plus 24.
plus 20. Don't worry, I added the
Oh, sure. Sorry. Okay.
4 first. And then yeah, Oscar, you get to hit it. It's still alive.
Oh no! I didn't want it to be alive. I'm gonna spend a hero point.
Yeah.
God damn it. AC 22 against its flat-footed AC.
No, its flat-footed
oh,
AC
yeah.
is 26.
Well.
Now it's the demon's turn. Well, this one is already did its spore cloud. Can't use the ability for 1d6 rounds. Okay.
Oh, please God, be a long time. I don't want to get
D6. Roll a 6.
demon goo on me.
And then the other one.
He's real tired. Good. Whew. Needs a nap. Maybe a cigarette.
He's so tired. Alright, so
And I'm spent.
well, Crusher looks nice and tasty. I want that rib.
Yep. Roll a 1. Feel my pain.
That's not a one.
Fuck.
Do you have a? Do you
Can
have
I
your,
hero point to not get critted?
Yep.
That is a thing.
Yeah, hero point to not get critted, sir.
Okay. It still does 32 points of
Oh
damage.
My God. What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck?
32. Okay.
It
Uh,
Did not
30.
look like that D6 was in there. There's some sort of tilde on top of it. Let's add this up. 14, 16 plus 9 is... No, it's in there. I don't understand. Did it just add 16? Yeah, that doesn't feel right.
You know, that added 16.
Okay. So we'll take off 16. That is 26, 16 plus D6. So it does 20 damage.
okay. Has it been screwing up?
No.
No, Marty's keyboard every once in a while does like French D's or something. Not French, obviously, but
Yeah.
a language that has umlauts on D's or some nonsense.
So I don't know how many more hit points I've got for this shit.
You should check.
All right. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay. Its second attack.
Ow.
Its strikes are agile.
So minus
-40.
4.
AC
Oh,
27.
miss. Nice miss, finally.
Oh, that's an apostrophe D, Ahmed, or Marty.
Okay.
Like you're mushing.
Yeah, when I'm hitting the 1, this symbol is right beside it. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
The little.
And then
It just they look really close together. Like the font that Twitch uses is weird.
13 plus this would be 14 is 27. It misses. It claws at you a couple of times and it's trying to rake you with talons and it's still trying to like your ribs are exposed at this point. It's trying to pull this rib out of your chest. That was the one demon. This demon has not screeched.
It did stand.
So as a single action, it's going to screech in a 30-foot radius instead of targeting a single foe. Missing
These things
occur.
are fucking horrible.
The Vrock emits a shrill screech. Everyone must make a fortitude save DC 28.
Wow, it's the same DC as doing a targeted?
Yep.
Its effect is not going to be as bad. Or the effect will be just as bad, and it's just.
Yeah.
Darian's spending a hero point.
Okay.
Is there a critical success against this?
Yep.
Oscar nat 20s, baby.
29 for.
Okay. There's only bad things that happen on failure, and it was the same number of stunned. On a failure, it's stunned 2. On a critical failure, it's stunned
check
3.
with
So,
I guess the targeted one just doesn't make it so it doesn't do allies.
yep.
These things suck. If you have like 2 or 3 of these things, they can just destroy groups.
Well, they also have a different thing they can do, but
And,
They're not
Krieger made
dancing.
his.
I would love to see what they do with dancing in this
Oh.
thing for the system, but there's not enough to dance.
yeah, there's not enough for a Vrock hoedown.
Go down. Well, there used to be like a 20d6 fucking bolt blast of doom from the sky.
I'm waiting for that in Demon Watch. What comes
Hey,
out of the
Macarena.
Frog Macarena.
Macarena.
It's the Brock
Arena.
line, just dropping spores
All right,
everywhere.
so Krieger made a save.
Yep.
Darian made a save.
After spending a hero point, yep.
Oscar made a save.
Yep.
And then Crusher made a
Crusher
save.
made a
Okay,
save.
so that was a single action wasted.
Action left.
This one?
Yeah.
It stood up
Stood.
and then it
Yep.
screeched as it was standing up, and then it's going to bite. 10-foot reach. Put down a Crusher?
I believe the Vrocks are all immune to their own nonsense thoughts.
Yeah.
'Cause
They're
they're a gang up kind of enemy.
It says each non-demon creature within 30
demons
feet.
can all.
Fun.
It's going to bite the paladin.
How many?
No, it's not.
What's the thing's range?
AC 25. It's
Somewhere in that shell, there's something tasty for me.
pecking at your
You
armor.
keep trying there, bud.
Krieger.
Oh, Krieger. It's gonna unload on this idiot.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb. No, they're actually pretty smart. Demons. Ooh, high ability scores.
How many? How many dice is the curing thing, Adam?
The curing thing?
At first aid.
2d8.
The demon's flat-footed AC is 26.
So if I use a hero point,
That turns it into a hit.
It turns it into it.
I'll use the hero point to turn it into a hit.
Okay.
Make the bad thing.
The thing turns around to look at you for a moment. Okay, bam! Huge hammer swing right in its head.
26. Oh, I hit it again.
Is its
2 hits.
flat-footed AC?
Yep. And then on my last attack, he's going to take an action to renew his vigor. And he gets 8 temporary hit points.
Nice. You gonna roll double damage?
Yep.
Hey, when I step in against the one that's eating Crusher, you're gonna have my back, right?
The 49 damage.
49, 9 would be 126, and 40, which would be 166. It is still standing.
You gotta be kidding me?
185 hit points.
Fuck me.
What a bunch of doo-doo.
Ptolemy, I'm all burning. My flesh is burning. He's gonna. He's got magic missile too, but he gave up all. He burned all those spells, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all gone. He's going to produce flame. You saw the fireball worked. That is a strike. AC 32 hits the rock. Not critically for 44 plus 4. Little fiery bolt goes into its backside for 13 damage, which is 179. It's got single-digit hit points. Got it right in the keister. And then he's going to take a move that way.
Yeah, one of those things. Those rocks one round. The squishies. They don't roll a hit. They rolled a crit. They don't...
Smite them! Smite them, Darian! Ptolemy's yelling from the other room. Darian.
By the five-faced god, I cast you back into the abyss.
Which one are you smiting?
How long were you waiting to say that?
Actually, shut up. He's gonna step and strike. Yeah, this one. He's gonna
Okay.
get in this one's face.
Five-faced nothing!
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. He's gonna kick your ass now.
37.
That is one away from a critical.
I'm saving the hero point.
Okay, it does have weakness to good 10.
I'll spend the hero point.
Just to see if you can make it explode in one
I
second.
am out of hero points. FYI.
Interesting.
I can't make it explode, but I can do a shit
You plunge your holy blade into him.
only plus, and so the plus 10 is not doubled.
Weaknesses were doubled or not?
A second. I thought they're doubled, but I thought you only take the one weakness. You can't get multiple weaknesses.
Yeah, I think that's where we landed. Go nuts.
So it is doubled.
Yep.
Plus 20.
Because you're doing good damage, right?
Yeah, so 60 points of damage
And some sort of persistent fire.
and persistent fire, yes. Oh, I forgot or did I? Hang on. Yeah, I forgot the fire damage.
Okay.
So another 3 damage.
All right, that strike did a lot of damage. It did not bloody it, though.
No, I didn't expect it would.
Okay, so 5-foot step, smite, strike.
Okay, so
Yeah.
weakness shouldn't be doubled.
Okay, so take 10 off that.
Weakness is when you take damage, add an additional. It's
Got it.
so
Yeah.
it's like after you take the damage is when the weakness sort of kicks in.
Cool. Kelno is
But he's
dead.
on fire now.
He's on fire.
Yep.
Oscar.
Well,
It strikes out. Careful. Pushing it right back in.
all right. So
But I wanted the rib!
Fuck you, it's mine.
Oscar will attempt to put down the demon in front of him.
This one?
Yeah, the wounded one.
Okay.
Fucking die.
AC 36 against his flat-footed AC.
Crit.
Crit.
Okay.
Nice.
You open up its throat.
34 damage.
It's a dying
Sweet.
2.
Okay. And then, do we attempt to tumble like an idiot? Or do we just walk slowly and methodically towards the foe?
Yeah, Oscar slashed at this thing's throat, bleeding all over the place. It falls over.
Does the other one look mad at him?
It's whining about the rib.
Well, we're just gonna do step. Step.
But I wanted the rib!
Why don't you give him the rib crusher.
It's right there. It's like, ooh.
It could be remedied.
Shadow.
You got 12 more.
Is this it?
Shadow.
Yep. Pray. Nope, I screw up.
220.
I still rolled like shit on 220.
It's like a super critical. That's amazing.
Holy fuck.
Did becoming a werewolf make you a worse archer? Oh, you got it. Good for you.
God damn it.
Shut up. Condescending.
Killing me. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
We're gonna have to get you a bunch of special arrows. You have special arrows, right?
I've got one here for you. Shut the fuck up. Sure, doesn't like missing. It's bullshit.
Bone Crusher.
Okay. So Crusher is going to flurry. Okay, what's the range of this thing? The reach of it?
10?
10 feet.
10 feet.
So
It can touch you.
can it touch me here?
Yes, it can.
Oh fuck. So let's go like yeah,
It
stab,
owns that piece of the battlefield.
stab, and then run, Delker.
No, orc ribs.
Why would you bring it here?
I want
Yeah,
the
I gotta
rib.
move away from this guy.
Alcur?
Get to rip side of the
Ah,
there. Up here.
all right. Alcur is going to 2-action.
Don't let me die, Alka. Don't let me die.
Don't bring it towards me. Will 2-action first circle heal spell Crusher
Okay.
for 10 healing?
You suck.
That's like first edition healing.
And then we're going to spend a focus point to give Krieger
Yep. The
Protect
divine.
me, Krieger.
a 15. So on your next round, you choose to swing with a plus 15, or to use a 15 in the place of any d20 roll.
Okay, cool.
All right. Type 2 demon or type 1 demons. Vrock 2 can spore again. It's going to spore all over to all adjacent creatures.
Oh my god, these things are horrible.
Done.
Take it.
This is not what I wanted.
So when does the fire damage happen? It happens at the beginning, right? The end or beginning for persistent?
Persistent damage. Give me a second.
End.
I think it's at the end of its turn.
Okay.
But persistent damage 621. Persistent damage. End of your turn.
Okay. It is sporing all sorts of black spores all over you. DC 28 fort save.
So don't.
34.
Okay, they do not take root into your skin.
I don't want to be diseased.
Your point.
28, you said?
Yep.
Hero point.
I want to stab it. I'm gonna hero point. I don't want it. I don't want demon goo.
Okay. It does not take. You spend the hero point. You get a 28. It does not take root into your veins for a ridiculous amount of persistent damage for the next 10 rounds.
Okay, good.
All right, so that was a single action.
That was a good idea. I like it.
Shit. I should have done that instead. Do any of you have reactions to casting spells?
I don't.
Okay.
I've got reactions to when you get punched that I stab you.
All right. It's going to make a. It's going to cast a mirror image.
Oh, That's unfortunate for us.
Most.
Does it have to make any sort of check, given that it's taking persistent damage while casting a spell?
Let's see what.
Casting a spell does.
Well, I'll go back to the persistent damage. And
Reading spells.
under spells, casting spells.
All right, it takes damage and then makes a flat check, right? How much is the fire damage, Mark?
No. It's. I don't know.
This is an epic fight, by the way. Yeah, a CR10 creature and 2 CR9s. It's a good
I don't even know to look it up.
flame tongue.
I believe it's D10.
D10. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
10 fire damage. All right. There's 4 of them. They're all on fire. They're all moving in unison, and they're sort of split apart by several inches. And Krieger.
Krieger.
Disrupting spells is on 462.
Yeah, so you have to disrupt the action.
So he's going to sudden charge.
Okay.
I'm ready to disrupt.
It has a reaction, so it's going to take its reaction.
Take your reaction.
It's going to bite Krieger.
Okay.
AC 29.
Hits.
3d8 plus 9 plus 1d6 for 30 damage
Okay.
I think that triggers a reaction.
from
Darian.
Darian, yeah, who could
Yeah.
block some of the
He's gonna
damage.
block 10
Block
of
and
it.
strike back.
Okay.
And then if you hit it, Adam gets to
So
hit it.
first things first,
Oscar.
Krieger took 20 damage, and then does he have 10 hit points right now, or
8 temp.
He's got 10 hit points.
so that drops it to 12 damage?
Yeah.
Wow. And then Darian
Strikes.
And
strikes
Darren's going to
Retort.
strike her.
against his smited foe, who damaged one of his opponents or one of his allies. Yep,
AC
Whack.
33.
hitting it.
Hey, I'll get Oscar's attack queued up because he gets a reaction to hit a foe that was a hurt in melee.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh.
So movement created a reaction. Created a reaction. Created another
Takes
reaction.
38 damage from Darian.
Okay, that's including its weakness against good.
That is including that.
Okay, it has images, so there's a D4.
One's gone.
Yes, so it's got
Okay,
2
Oscar.
images.
Oh, give me a second. I think that might prevent Oscar's because it didn't take. I'll check to see if it's succeed on hitting or if it takes damage. Is the statement?
And Krieger missed.
You had a 15.
You can take the 15
You
off
could
her
just-
roll.
You could just take the 15 Alker gave you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Instead of?
Yep.
You're supposed to
Flip
pick
it.
that before you roll. You're supposed to just say, "I want to use the
Oh,
15."
okay, I understand.
That's how it works. You go.
That's fine. That's fine. You can.
Yeah. So it's the creature is hit by a melee attack. I don't know if hitting an image counts as
Any attack that would hit you has a random chance of hitting one of your images instead. So no.
Okay, so it would not hit.
Yeah.
All right, so 1d3 now?
Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Which then triggers the Oscar.
Yeah, stabbing.
Right. So let's do damage first.
I missed with my stabbing.
Okay.
24 damage with the hit.
24.
I'm assuming the mirror image requires you to hit the AC, or does it have like lower AC like before?
If you hit, but if you fail to hit, but not critically, you destroy an image.
Oh, so
if you're a critical success, you destroy an image and hit the creature.
So that was a non-critical. I hit AC 22.
Okay, so it has one image left.
Awesome. It's so dead. It's so dead.
If you miss within 10, isn't that critical? But you didn't miss within 10. Okay, that's good. Krieger, that's Krieger's turn. Ptolemy.
No, Krieger gets
Oh,
a second.
Yep.
It's another swing.
Oh no, I take that back. That's no, I do get another swing. Yes. Sorry. Plus.
Just one rib.
No, plus
I hate you.
it's gonna be
Vile chicken.
yeah, basically bowling for yeah.
Okay.
Failed.
Ptolemy is going to use. He's going to peek around the corner. These things are not dead yet. Horrible, horrible buzzards.
Does Krieger crit with a 15? Don't
No.
think so. Oh, wait a sec. He should. AC 26 against his 5-foot AC? Or AC is 31, 33? That's crit.
Its AC is 26.
So you need a 36.
You need a 36 to crit.
So yeah, 16. So 16 plus 15 is 31 flat-footed.
No, Krieger,
The
don't you have a plus
26 is
17?
already flat-footed.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Then we're short by a couple. Never mind, we're good.
Okay, Ptolemy's flame bolt rolls a 1,
You have more.
hits the altar instead.
Somehow a new image appears.
No. Darian.
Darian.
We're
is
not playing with
going-
those charts yet.
Darian is going to
Please, just
attack
one
others.
rib.
So
Just one rib.
plus.
I only need a bit.
That guy's got a bunch of ribs pointing at the priest.
AC
Wow.
32.
Just a bunch of sparks and holy energy as he chastises the creature by whacking it across the beak with the holy flaming blade.
And miss. And raise his shield.
Okay, which then takes a bite.
Chomp, chomp.
No. 29.
Hits.
Chomp, chomp.
Alright, so first attack hit. Or does he have an image?
He has an image.
Damn.
So D2,
Yeah.
image
fine.
gone.
You're gonna still chomp him.
Yeah.
Chompy chomp.
And D6. 6 damage.
Now he's smited. Does that only apply when you hit him with your sword, or do you apply it?
No, you're right. He is smited, so I don't think it. I'll have to look it up. This is kind of a. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how I hit him. He's the subject of my smite.
Okay, and I think you do apply your strength damage to this.
Oh, okay. Hang on. It's cleric. I just want to double check this.
Smite evil.
Oh, you got it there.
Your with a weapon, your blade ally inhabits.
Okay, so it's got to be my sword then.
Okay.
Or yeah, could you smite through your shield, or is your blade ally a specific thing?
That your blade allies your sword
Okay. All right.
or your weapon. Not
But you do get to apply your strength damage to this.
Yeah, so another 6 then. Provided, is this shield considered a martial weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so plus 6.
So 12 damage from the shield.
Yep.
That's pretty good for raising your shield. The lion head bites into its flesh.
A bitey shield.
He likes ribs.
No! You're not having any of my chicken wings.
Oscar.
I like chicken wings.
He takes offense to that.
We're gonna just start slice and dicing. AC 19 does not slice and dice and nothing.
It's weird. You're fencing with his mouth. It's like he's trying to bite your sword as you're coming in.
I believe that is called le poop.
All right.
252 on the rolls.
Shadow.
Get him, Shadow.
Shoot. Get him. All right.
So he has cover from behind that altar. It's a plus.
Large creature?
Yeah, most of his bulk is behind that altar, so he's got a +2 to his AC.
What? Plus 6
You
should
rolled
be
a +6. So
yeah,
that's
32. So I hit him.
32 hits, yep. Oh, you're getting
Plus
better!
6. Wait a minute. I rolled a 16. I have a plus 20. 36.
That's a hit. Regular hit.
Yep.
Okay, the hero point.
That doesn't get a crit.
38.
It's not factored
Oh,
against it.
right. I can't.
If you
Add-
bumped it to 38, then
That's what I'm saying. Add 2 points to add. Use my crit to increase it by 2 points.
I'm confused now. What is your bonus?
My bonus is 20.
So you rolled a
16. So he's at 36.
36.
36 and then use a hero
I-
point, so you crit it. Yes.
Yeah. Then
It's next to sand.
35.
35 is a hit.
Hit.
What a fun crit. And
Start rolling 20s.
14.
You're pegging
He
him.
is getting better. He must be getting used to his wolfy form.
Very good. So 48, so it's 88 plus.
Or maybe he's shaking off the curse.
So I hit it a crit and hit twice. So 8. Sorry, 4, 6, 8. And then 4 times 1, 2.
Arrows
3,
exploding against its skull.
Yeah, I don't
8,
think there's anything solid
16.
to give it to. So it's just like
88 plus 16. 62 damage.
oh.
186. It has 185 hit points. You downed it. It's dying 1
And on fire.
and on fire. Yep.
There you go.
You did it.
That's sand in my eyes.
Oh, I know it. It happens every night. Bone Crusher.
I did it!
I know you kept your rib. Congratulations, Bone Crusher.
No problem. I'm gonna go and put the fire out in this guy.
Okay, so you start like kicking sand and like patting him out. I think we're
magic.
at the end of the round. These things do not have any danger of like standing up. The swirling sand just sort of stops, like the horrible ritual has come to an end, and Krieger and Darian and Oscar basically simultaneously bash its head in, slice its chest open, and poke some holes into it.
We'll do that for all of them.
Yes, and then Darian probably beats everyone to the punch of stabbing this one through the torso, tearing open its horrible flesh. These things are vile birds of corruption.
They're horrible.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They spread goo everywhere.
Oh yeah, the spore cloud. Each creature damaged by this must succeed a DC 28 4th save or take 2d8 persistent piercing damage as the spores penetrate the skin and grow into thick green vines. The vines cease growing after 10 rounds. And then there are some ways of getting rid of it that
28.
20 D8 of just like, well, this is your life now.
1d6. 1d6 rounds. I will give up all my abilities for that.
So
I
keep my
so
ability.
Crusher
back.
touches the abyssal altar and wishes to become a Vrock for power.
Cool.
I will give up everything
think
for
Ahmed
that.
is tired.
Okay. I'm just
I don't
checking.
think he thought this through.
He's had characters that have done rasher things before.
I think he was tired then too. Let's be honest.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Selling a soul for a hammer was a pretty good one.
With large hammer.
Okay, it is quiet.
So if this is a nice calm spot, it is almost 2 bells.
Yep.
Yep.
I think we will push pause here.
Those guys had to be worth XP. Come on.
Oh yeah, they were. They were CR9 creatures.
They were ritualistically summoned, not
Which means that they
summoned
were there.
summoned.
That's right. I don't know if there's that rule for this one. 2 CR9s, and the priest was a CR10 priest.
traps? Anything for the locks?
Yeah, so you wandered around a little bit for your level. You are level
There's
8.
the cloaker and the Odiug.
Cloaker and the shit monster. And then the
Cloaker
shield.
and Odiug. The shield was treasure, man.
Found it.
Give me XP for giving me toys.
The lock. Busting DC 40 or whatever.
Alright, you get 250 XP.
That's a lot.
Ooh, that's good. We're at what?
That's because that priest was a son of a bitch.
Yep, you're at
Yeah.
450, so 6. You're at 700 XP towards level 8.
Don't worry, we have one gargle blaster fishman to kill.
Be
And
another
maybe
good enough for a level.
A bunch of gargoyles.
If it's almost enough, we'll go kill some, villagers.
You could beat up on the 20th level
Commoner.
commoner that I gave you.
He's worth XP. The thing is, when he TPKs the party, yeah, well,
This happened
Yeah.
before as well.
I tried this.
Greedy
guess you
bastard.
didn't learn your lesson.
Ain't no one sacrificing my soul. Nope.
I'm gonna kill you with this here fork.
Farming's forking sometimes.
Get over here and take your forking, boy.
he just has trained in everything. He doesn't have any expertise. Just trained. Adds his level to everything.
I picked
Good
up skills.
good ability scores. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. It was a good fight. I enjoyed this one. As cinematic as it was.
It was very so. No, it's just we knew it's like because by the time we're like,
The boss
oh
scene.
shit, the mumbling is speeding up. Oh god.
Yep. It'll give me some
And
time.
it was like, well, it's too late now.
It'll give me some time to figure out what High Priest Keln. Oh, he's dying. Did you kill him?
Oh no, he's done.
Okay.
He's-
No, I
No,
think
he's
he's
dead.
There's
Crusher
getting
was trying to
eventually-
stabilize the priest. Crusher was trying to keep his magic from catching
I
on
was trying
fire.
to keep the treasure safe.
Just kicking sand on him and that sort of thing. Okay, we'll give you a chance to explore the room and grab some loot and continue your exploration of level 2 is where you guys are at right now.
Kind of half expected like air elementals to be making like sandstorms in this little room.
And if he's got one of those little gems, Darian's tossing it into. Oh no, the portal's gone.
No, keeping that shit.
We sell it to somebody who
Sell someone's
get
soul.
No,
money.
no. Guess what? Darian's not cool with you selling souls.
But what
We're
about you
just
destroying
keeping it.
souls?
We're keeping it for
Not
safe
destroying it.
keeping.
It's
Well,
trying to get to where it belongs.
If you crush it, it releases the soul as if somebody died.
Don't tell him that.
No, he's a dumb paladin.
He's a big dum dum. He doesn't know that.
I have knowledge religion.
Yeah, well,
I have religion.
I think we'll make those rolls next time. I think that's a good thing. We do need a name for tonight's game.
Oh, the chicken dance.
Chicken hits.
Such a dry water temple.
Ribs, chicken and ribs.
Chicken and ribs.
Funny. Chicken and ribs.
Crusher got brutal.
Here's your cool magic item. Oh yeah, the charge isn't here, and then the Crusher ran in to go get eaten. Lightning bolt. Holy jeez. They made that spell like not the poor man, like a poor version of Fireball. They
No, that's horrid.
yeah,
Yes,
D12s are
they've-
pretty good.
Seems
They've
very
done
little
stuff.
unbalanced.
So that lightning bolt wand that Alker's just been packing around, he probably should bust that thing out a couple times.
Yeah, not against these creatures with their resistance
No,
to
not against these ones specifically.
But it doesn't recharge, right?
Every day.
Wands work like once per day rods that you can take a chance breaking the item by casting more times.
So how many times do you have? How many like castings a day do you have?
One.
One.
Well, it could be infinite if you're lucky.
No, Marty.
Oh no, it
There-
keeps on
there's-
breaking. There's a rule to like.
No. There's one.
Yep.
And don't tell Ahmed to do.
Oh, okay. Well. Hey, I'm telling him the rules. We're outside of the game itself.
It's potentially infinite.
It's potentially infinite.
And buying a lottery
heard
is a sure thing.
infinite. I heard infinite. mathematically
So
possible.
when you build Mervling Inklish, you're going to make him multi-class
man-
multi-class wizard, so you could use wands.
Yeah, with the there's gonna be a power for probability.